Good morning. It's Mikey Mike in the morning, coming to you with a whole nother video. This time we're gonna go on a less somber tune than my last video about heartbreak. What we're gonna talk about this morning is the spirit of a fighter. Deep down at our core, us humans are survivalists. We're survival artists. That is what we do. But it takes more than just to survive to thrive. I know a lot of people think that in this world you can get through by just making it. And you can get through by just making it, but you'll never actually thrive unless you adapt the heart of a fighter. Now, when I say the heart of a fighter, that doesn't mean go out there and start trying to beat up everybody and throw your fistcuffs at everybody. That's not what I mean. What I mean is the spirit of the fighter is unrelenting in the pursuit of what they want. And it's not that it means over others, but it means that they will find a means to succeed at all costs necessary. Now I'm going to put it in a sense with involvement to violence, and I'm going to paint a picture of why the Marines are so successful in combat. Now, and this applies to everything, even if I'm just talking about combat in this circumstance, but you all know why the Marines are so good at combat? Why people fear them or respect them and just know you shouldn't mess with a Marine. They're no different, really, in terms of like skills than the Army soldiers. They're really no different than any soldier that gets trained to a specific level of combat engagement, with the exception of special operations, and higher operations, commandos. There's the one major difference about Marines and everybody else is Marines believe, through brainwashing, albeit, they believe that there is no way they can lose. They believe they are God's soldiers. I should say God's Marines. They believe that their crap don't stink, and there's no chance for anybody to be superior to them. And again, it comes with the territory of being a Marine. So that enables a fighter's heart to live within every single Marine. Well, let me take that back. I've definitely met some Marines who didn't have that esprit de corps and that warrior spirit. But I digress. The majority of them do, and as a unit they do. What I'll tell you is why I know this is I was a Marine. And I know in my heart, if I'm fighting with the intention to win every single time. No holds barred. I'm fighting with the intention to win. It doesn't have to be a cutthroat win. It just has to be a win where I don't lose. I don't have to hurt the enemy to win. I've just got to elevate myself in a position where things benefit me. So, essentially, if you want to thrive in this world, you got to understand the survivalist thriving dynamic. The dynamic is to figure out things or opportunities that work for you and to win at them. But in order to win at them, you've got to be willing to fight for them. So, what I need you to take away from this video is adapt the warrior's heart. Adapt a fighting heart. Adapt a fighting spirit. Put everything in a sense of adversarial combat. How do I succeed against this adversary, no matter how insurmountable the odds may look? What can I do to make certain that I come out on top of any opposition or any roadblock, any obstruction, anything? How do I come out as the victor in my battle? When you put things into that dynamic, it becomes so much easier for you to fight for what you believe in and to fight for what's rightfully yours. And that's the right to thrive. Us humans weren't created to just survive. That's an animal thing. It's an animal thing. That's what mammals do. That's what reptiles do. You know, we are human beings. We have transcended that standard animal survival mindset to a point of thriving, but it requires that fighter spirit. So you guys, I want you to take that with you. Fight for what you want, fight hard, obtain what you want, and thrive.